winning team from Chiba, but I learned something new. All right, Hinomaru Kunitsuna from Odachi High. Guess I'll see you at the top. I'll be waiting.
Tanoji, Kuze, and Sada from Ishigami. Before I meet them in the ring, I need to perfect my new technique, so I can beat them all! Thought I'd find you here.
Hey, Ushio.
There's not a trace of the old ring left behind, huh?
Yeah.
The name's Hinomaru Ushio. Before I can be a Yokozuna, the highest rank in all of sumo, first I have to be the best high school wrestler there is. Good times. It feels so long ago.
Hard to imagine it all started here.
Back in the days when the sumo club only had one member. Now we've got 6 wanting to be the best in Japan.
Honestly, I'm kinda scared. I'm a 3rd year, so if we lose today, that's it for me. I'm done. But I don't want this to end. I want to keep sumo wrestling with everyone in the club. Listen to me whining again. I must sound like a pretty sad excuse for an upperclassman.
When the school made fun of you, you could have walked away and shut down the club. If you hadn't been so committed to keeping it alive, none of us would be here now. You're stronger than you know, Ozaki. The club only exists for one reason. You fought as hard as you could to keep it around. I'm not gonna let today's bouts be your last. We'll breeze through the prelims, on to nationals. You're coming with us, to the top.
Right!
The pledge! As their official spokesman, I certify each sumo wrestler here trains to cultivate their spirit, technique, and body. The ring is 4.55 meters in diameter. Once inside, we will fight to the best of our abilities. Declared by me, Tsuyoshi Kanamori!
We saved you a good seat, Reina.
Over here!
Look at the turnout. I didn't think the audience would be so pumped.
At this time, we'll begin the 5th match in round 1 of the tournament.
Yo, up here, Hinomaru! We came out to cheer you on!
Did you forget we're incognito? So try blending in like me.
Your costume's way louder than my yelling.
First in the ring, on the west side, from Odachi High School, Ushio. On the east side, from Kashiwa Technical, Ito.
Odachi High School? I've never heard of them.
Same, but the other one's a real powerhouse and has gone on to nationals before.
Look at the size difference. It's so one-sided.
Hands on the ground! Spirit!
His reaction time was too slow.
Not quite.
That kid, he's using Sanoyama's charge.
Arm grab, underhand throw! Demon wheel rear attack!
Down he goes!
No contest!
Not bad.
He threw that guy around like he weighed nothing at all!
One down. And now that Onimaru's given them a taste of what he can do, it's time for us to do the same. I think we ought to show these schools what Dachi High's capable of.
Yes, sir!
Hold on a minute. That short-ass kid, I'm pretty sure he's the same guy who took on Yamata Kuni's son.
Are you serious? You wouldn't know by looking.
So we finally get to meet Hinomaru Kunitsuna. Strength-wise, he's not that bad.
Make sure you reach the finals, because I'll be waiting.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, I've got a magazine interview to do. Ciao!
Is it Jackass Monthly?
Hey,
Look who's fighting next.
Spirit! Chihiro Special, number 13!
Interesting technique. An outer thigh propping twist down. Told you, Chiharu's moves are pretty dope.
Is this the same guy you ran into while you were suspended? Great. Our secret weapons introed himself to the competition.
Unleashing chaotic thrusts!
Those strikes are lightning fast!
Screw this, I'm backing off!
It's one thing to back off when you're winning, quite another when you're on defense.
That's my big brother!
Bow down and worship the king of the sumo ring! He's definitely improved from the last time we saw him.
Odachi's stronger than I thought they'd be.
And since they won 3 bouts in a row, they're in the second round.
Based on what we've seen so far, the rest of the team must be incredible.
Or not.
You did fine. Don't let it get to you.
Now I understand. Dachi front-loaded their roster with the best wrestlers they had. Don't believe me? Check out their sorry excuse for a captain. Do you see how freaking terrified he is? That guy's a bully's wet dream.
Just shut up and watch. It's these later bouts that could prove to be the most important ones.
Spirit!
He railroaded him.
People can transform if given the chance, and become something great. And I know who gave him that opportunity. Dachi High's 6th member, Kirihito Tsuji.
I think it's safe to assume they're no longer a one-man team. Don't hold back against them.
See that? They're watching us closely.
Yeah,
These jerk-offs are probably realizing they're in for a fight.
I've got no problem with that. We'll see him in the final round.
Oh, hey, there you are! Ushio!
Mizuki Sada.
Figured we'd run into each other eventually. Would have been better to meet inside the ring first.
Jeez, you make it sound like we're about to get married. Oh, about your semi-final match. You better make it quick so you can save your strength for our fight.
Been looking forward to this, haven't you?
You've no idea. Middle school sumo was a major bore without an equal around to keep my skills sharp. I wanted to tell you something before our bout, Hinomaru Kunitsuna. How thankful I am you made it this far.
You say that now, Mikazuki Munachika. But you'll regret it later. Your blade's about to get tarnished. Sorry in advance.
Match over. Odachi High on the west side wins 4-1.
Hell yeah!
Yes, we made it to the last round!
Finals, here we come!
Sure, but that scrawny kid could end up being a big problem for them.
You could literally replace him with anyone and they do better.
He's weak, but still charges straight at them. Don't you realize you're not Hinomaru?
To be blunt, Ishigami's team this year is strong. Maybe the best one they've ever had. We could make a tactical call and pair Mitsuhashi against Sada. Give him an easy win while we focus on the other bouts instead. But still, they're a nationally ranked opponent. There's no such thing as a perfect plan against them. We'll need every win we can get. This is one pit stop on our journey. We'll face them head on and win. Who'll be the best team in Japan?
Odachi High!
On to the final round. On the west side, Odachi High School. First in the ring, Kei Mitsuhashi. Second, Chihiro Kunisaki. Third, Yuma Gojo. Fourth, Chihiro Kunisaki. On the east side, Ishigami High School. First in the ring, Keiichi Mamiya. Second, Genosuke Araki. Third, Tsuyoshi Kanamori. Fourth, Yuki Sanada. And fifth, Hinomaru Ushio versus Mizuki Sada.
Bow! Let's have a good match!
First in the ring on the west side, Mitsuhashi.
I'm ready.
On the east side, Mamiya.
So, I'm no psychic, but I know how this is gonna end up.
There's gotta be 100-kilo difference between them. Somebody call an ambulance.
I'll say this at least. It's kind of impressive an amateur with his physique can charge the way he does. But 2 months training isn't long enough to work a miracle. Dachi is basically a team of only 4 qualified wrestlers.
Goes without saying, losing any bout at this stage is a setback. And yet, Mitsuhashi's expression tells me he hasn't thrown in the towel. And based on the way his teammates are behaving, they're counting him as their 5th member.
Once more.
No one can deny you've got guts. Charging in head first like that.
If you've got something to say, then let's hear it. Because I guarantee whatever it is, it won't make me feel worse.
Your technique is improved considerably. However, you still won't be ready in time for the Inner High prelims.
Hands on the ground!
Right.
Should I laugh or cry?
He must have gotten that from Hinomaru. Planning on charging me head on? In a way, it's touching.
Mamiya!
It's time. Show them how serious you are.
Spirit!
He's gone. Where'd he go?
Spirit!
He's gone. Where'd he go?
A leaping charge!
He didn't come up with that at the last minute. It requires practice.
A change? What kind?
Well, strategy-wise, it's solid. Thing is, I know you, and you respect Hinomaru's approach. What I'm suggesting is entirely different. There's no point doing sumo if you feel like you have to compromise your style. And besides, you still have 2 more years.
Let me tell you what I want. I know Hinomaru's worked hard to wrestle the way he does. But could you imagine if I waltzed into the ring, tried to imitate him, and then said, "My bad, I wonder how I lost"? No way! And not during the finals of a team tournament. I can't wait for the next 2 years! You think I don't know I'm a burden? But Hinomaru and the captain have always made me feel like part of the team. And Gojo and Kunisaki too. They could have found anyone stronger to take my place, but they didn't. So please, show me the way, coach! Show me how I can win for the team! The only thing that matters to me is helping them out when it counts. Respect and how I want to wrestle don't mean anything!
If you had made the transition earlier, it's possible you would have already scored some wins. But then again, that wasn't your end goal, was it? There was a noble reason you kept losing over and over. When people see you, they immediately suspect you'll use a trick to win. You played the honest clown, and they lowered their guard. You saved this move for when it mattered the most. To help us beat Ishihai. Mitsuhashi! Win it!
Push him out!
No way!
He's too fast!
He knew.
I figured they had some scheme.
If the captain hadn't warned me, I'd be in trouble.
Don't give up! I've almost got it!
Damn it.
Honestly, what did you expect? That's how it should have played out.
Yeah, still. The kid took on someone 3 times his size.
You're new to this whole sports thing, aren't you? Did you think you'd win just because your brain's the biggest muscle you've got? That's pretty arrogant if you ask me.
Kunisaki!
Nicely done! After that, doesn't matter how big your opponent is. Push him out!
Just one problem. You only get a few goes before they catch on.
You're right. That's why we're gonna save it for Ishihai.
You actually think you've got a chance against them? Hey, no worries. It's not like anyone's actually expecting you to win. The captain and Gojo are getting better every day. We can rely on them. Just treat your match like it's an individual competition.
Sorry, Chihiro, but I'm not going out there just to make memories. I'm on this team, and when we promised we'd be the best in Japan, that includes me! After I get a win and help us go to nationals, you'll thank me!
Mitsuhashi!
Guys, I'm so sorry.
What are you talking about? You did great out there.
You jumped way too far. You got freaked out and screwed up. Even if he was expecting it, you should have gotten yourself in a better position.
Whoa, too soon, Kunisaki.
What am I gonna do with you? Well, you better make it up to me during nationals. Now I get it. This is what makes it a team competition.
Chiharu, what's up?
This is the first time I've ever wanted to win for someone other than myself.
We got a lot riding on this second bout. Damn straight. A judo champ versus a wrestling master. A combat sports showdown.
All right, Gengaro, it's time to settle the score.
My name's Genosuke. Whatever, at least we're fighting. Well, I would have preferred an individual competition. I'm just preparing you for Dachihai's second loss. You're toast, buddy. 'Cause all that pressure to do well for your team's gonna screw up your game.
Meaning what?
I wanted a duel with you free of distractions so we could get at the truth. Who is the strongest? This is a team competition, but come on, it's just 5 individual bouts. No point viewing it any other way.
Yeah, I get the picture. If something doesn't make you stronger, you toss it in the trash. You don't have to worry, because I'm always at my best, Mutsuguro.
Punk! I'll make you remember my name!
Spirit! Huh? How come they're not moving?
Do something for crying out loud!
What is this, performance art?
The crowd's turning ugly.
A lot of the spectators here are only interested in watching wrestlers fight each other. But they don't realize these two have honed their techniques in extremely separate disciplines. Neither one wants to launch into a reckless attack. And both know they're at their most vulnerable when they get in close. But I have a feeling who'll make the first move.
Kunisaki on the offensive!
A takedown!
Good. Lower attacks are harder to counter with judo.
So predictable. Underestimate me, you'll lose. Arguing which fighting style's better is a complete waste of time. When I beat Chiharu, it won't prove judo somehow makes you more powerful than wrestling. If you're strong, you'll win at everything you try. But I can't think about any of that now. The cheers of the crowd, they're cheering. The judo champion title. The expectations of the upperclassmen, the days I spent training. Noise, all of it! Throw that garbage away! The only thing that matters is destroying the opponent in front of you!
He's countering with the inner thigh throw.
Kunisaki!
I know your type. I used to be the same as you. The old me was obsessed with my own strength, but not anymore. My team's already under my skin, and they're not going anywhere!
He countered with a hip throw!
For the past month, I've been doing foot exercises, making my toes overpowered. Now I can hold on to the ground. I win!
He did a front flip in midair.
It threw him off his balance! Put pressure on him!
A sweeping grab!
That's a judo sacrifice throw.
Crap! He's using all his weight to pull me down. There's not a single wrestling move that'll get my ass out of this one. Look at his focus. It's not human. Meanwhile, my head's a mess. This is make or break. But here I am thinking about everything except the contest. My life's flashing in front of my eyes. Why am I thinking about this junk? Have I gotten weaker?
You're not done!
He's right! I'm just getting started. Even if my thoughts are weighing me down, I'll shoulder them and use them to grow to win! Demon Wheel! We won! Demon Wheel! We won!
He used a sumo technique at the last second.
And not only that, it's Hinomaru's.
Dachi High wins the second bout!
That was judo versus wrestling. So I guess one style of fighting is better than the other?
You're reading it all wrong. This wasn't a battle between two different types of combat sports. If this had been a judo match, Araki would have come out on top. And if they were wrestling, Kunisaki would have the advantage.
But this is sumo.
We witnessed an important event here today, Terahara. The first cries of a newly born sumo wrestler.
We make a pretty good team, Short Stack. If you hadn't lost, I wouldn't have been able to tie.
Thank you so much, Chihiro, sir!
Big slap! You should have used
When he's not running his mouth, you can see how skilled he is.
Yeah. I promised I'd do my part, didn't I? You should be thanking me, since now we can afford one more loss.
What? You got something to say, no strip?
Don't be mad at me just because you're facing a stronger opponent.
You think I'm shaking? Well, I've got news. That was a hell of a display you guys put on. I have zero intention of letting anyone down. There's one thing on my mind, winning this match.
Third bout, on the west
What's
side.
he think he's doing? He lost, but he's not getting out of the ring.
Hey, kid, let's move it. Hey, you're overthinking things. You should stick to your strengths. Now it's our job as your teammates to make up for your loss. One day, you'll have to do the same for somebody else. I expect you to pay attention so when that time comes, you'll know what you should have done different.
I mean, Yuma can't lose. Sure, he's facing the god of war, but come on. My brother's won every one of his bouts today.
Kanamori on the west side wins!
You can't deny he's got skills. He's captain for a reason. Kirihito, what's the plan if we have to face him?
From the scars on his face, I'd say he's the type that charges in head first. The bout we just saw should serve as a cautionary tale. If he gets close to you, there's no stopping him.
We have one win and one loss, so now it's best of 3. A good opening move would be smacking his chin as soon as we charge at each other. Even if he's stronger and has more training than me, it doesn't matter. A solid hit to the face will leave him disoriented. No way I can afford to lose and burden the captain and Hinomaru with winning 2 bouts in a row. Why have I come this far? If I'm not the better man, then I'm not one.
Spirit!
That wasn't a grab! He slapped him?!
Brutal! That was Captain Kanamori's cannon slap!
Yuma Gojo. Yeah, I know you. Leader of the Dachi High Gang. Ishigami is the nexus of low-life scum in the prefecture, so we hear about what's going on at other schools. Lucky us. Not like you care, but our club has a long history of being forced to deal with your kind. The gangs used to harass us non-stop. It got to the point we were barred from entering competition because of the trouble they were causing. If we don't stand up to them, no one will. Just ask Sanada. When will you walking garbage heap stop getting in our way?
Fight back, Yuma!
He's gonna get knocked out of the ring!
Am I gonna lose? And be defeated like a chump? My opponent's stronger. It's over. But I knew that when I entered the ring. So what am I doing here? Why did I step inside to begin with?
Let me be clear. You're not my student, I'm no longer your teacher. I've done enough damage training a thug like you.
Wait! Come on, Takani, please! The least you could do is hear me out.
Take another step and I'm calling the police.
Cops? You're not serious.
I can hear you from there. So, you joined a sumo club. A well-mannered young man with thick, long hair brought me some baked goods and made a request. Well, are you going to let someone younger do the talking for you?
I beg you, let me be your student again so I can continue my training. I know I'm guilty, and that I've wasted valuable years of my life. I finally realized that after picking up sumo. Takani, I need you to become my instructor again.
The classic story of a lowlife seeing the error of his ways and seeking redemption. There's nothing that pisses me off more. Some punk-ass kid goes around stirring up trouble for a whole load of people, then does one decent thing and wants everyone's praise. It's a bunch of crap. What about the people who do the right thing every single day? Did you show them respect? What's done is done, no going back. It doesn't matter if you regret your past. Nothing will change the fact that I taught you karate and you used it to hurt people. Get lost. You're interrupting my class.
Damn it. There's not much time left for me to do the right thing.
Huh? You're still here?
Please! I'm out of time. I need your help. I have to win my prelim matches, not because I want the praise, but so I can help my team succeed. I stood in Ozuki's way for years and ruined opportunities he could have had. I know I can never give him those back. But right now, I need to do whatever I can. The only way I can atone for my past is by winning.
So why come back here? You could have gone to any other dojo. It would have spared you the humiliation.
Because I don't want to take the easy way out anymore. Never.
Yuma. How about letting someone else share the blame? As your instructor, I failed you by not finding the proper way to channel your talent. Get your karate gi. Then your lesson begins. I'll teach you special techniques, the kind that'll help you in sumo.
Rule 1, you don't attack first! Karate, offensive move, twist and press!
He pulled him forward. Well done. Hold up. That move, it's a karate flip and switch.
I knew a technique I only just learned wasn't gonna be enough to make you fall. Get ready!
Take him down!
Eat this! Open hand lunge punch! No way. He blocked it. He forced me back with his head?
They've got the advantage now.
Don't underestimate us, Mr. Karate.
The flip and switch is out, and he blocked my punch. One option left.
When it lands, this technique can be quite powerful, if you can pull it off. It depends on your resolve. And your heart. Remember why you're here, what you're ultimately fighting for.
You can do it, Yuma!
A low kick? It actually looks more like a leg sweep to me.
He must be getting desperate if he thought that pathetic move was going to budge the captain.
Uh-oh. He wasn't trying to sweep my leg.
I've still got a job to do, and I won't rest till it's done.
He used it to gain speed.
I have to help make this sumo club into what it wants to be. The best team in all of Japan. Fortress Break Palm! Direct hit.
Hinomaru!
It's working!
Keep wailing on him!
Beat his ass!
My reaction time was too slow. As much as I hate to admit it, you're actually better at thrusting strikes than I am. But that's it. No way in hell I'll let you win this team battle! 3 years of high school sumo has led up to this moment. my final inter-high. We've put together a group of wrestlers whose power is on the same level as the national treasures. Mark my words, the strongest Ishigami High team in the history of the club will go on to become the best in Japan. My final duty as their captain is to make that dream a reality! Backward belt throw! Damn.
He threw Yuma with only one arm.
That's impossible.
At your current strength, I doubt I'd lose to you once, even after 100 bouts. But I can't deny that last strike of yours was savage.
That makes 1 win, 2 losses.
Doesn't look good. Dachi High's got their backs to the wall.
Bow! East! Nice fight.
Sorry, Ozaki.
Buck up, dude. I'll win this and set the stage for Ushio.
Get a load of you, acting all tough. But this is the first time where a loss means your entire team is finished. You're trying to hide the fact, but I can see right through your stomps. You're out of your element.
I have to win. Otherwise, everyone's hard work will be for nothing. Showing weakness is unthinkable. If I fail, those two will blame themselves. I can't let them down, not when so much is on the line. After all, I'm their captain. Win it for them! I'm sorry. I know, I got worked up again.
No one can deny you're a nice guy.
Is that a roundabout way of saying I'm unreliable?
Since you brought it up, yeah, the Ishihai captain is way more reliable in a fight. But here's what you do have. A team made up of your former nemesis, a complete novice, and a self-obsessed wrestler. And your heart's big enough to accept every one of them the way they are. We agree unanimously. Only one man can captain our sumo club. That's Shinya Ozaki. None of us can say we've been through as much as you. And because of that, we want you to beat Ishihai. More than anything, we want to see your hard work rewarded. For you to emerge triumphant.
You know what you need to do, Sanada.
Yeah. But do I think it's going to be an easy task? Nope.
4th bout. On the west side, Ozaki. On the east side, Sanada.
Sada, the team match ends here. Sorry you won't get a chance to play the hero.
Not like it's any skin off my sack. Though I was expecting us to have already wrapped this up with 3 back-to-back wins. I guess somebody here didn't get the memo.
Hey, shut up, man! I'll kick your ass! Don't take these guys lightly. Sanada, same goes for you.
Got it. You don't have to worry about me. I take Ozaki seriously, more than anyone here.
Push! Push! Easy high! Push!
Don't let them rattle you!
We believe in you, Captain!
Hands on the ground!
Reset! Places!
A false start? He charged before Ozaki's hands were on the ground?
Jeez, don't scare me like that. I thought we were knocked out of the competition.
He didn't do that on accident.
Yeah, Ozaki was building focus for his charge, and now it's shattered. There's a chance being knocked down rattled his confidence, and now his head's filled with thoughts about losing.
That was low, Sanada! Face off like men!
I knew it. He can try hiding it, but the dude's got the blood of a criminal. I've heard the stories about him, you know, all of them.
Sanada was never a part of that crowd. Huh? But I understand why some people might get that impression.
Hands on the ground!
Hold on a minute. Is he even ready?
Captain, be sure to take a breath!
Spirit!
Wasn't knocking him over supposed to break his focus?
I was one step behind. It was at that moment you awakened. For you, the match had already started.
Even I'm surprised at how calm I am. I mean, Sanada from Ishihai charged at me, which means he considers me an equal. Ushio, guys, I'm going to win this!
You may have gotten the first hit, but don't expect me to let you win because I'm a nice guy.
He forced him to lose his grip!
Not good. And he had such a great hold, too.
Out of the pair, Sanada has the better technique. And yet, that won't determine the winner. Eclipse his skill with your heart, Ozaki!
What are you talking about? Of course Sanada's a delinquent. After the whole night of blood spray incident, he became infamous all over the school. He defended the sumo club from the gangs, took on over 100 thugs single-handedly.
In the version of the story I heard, it was more like 30 dudes.
The guy was still outnumbered.
If you two wouldn't mind, could you put a lid on it? A bout's going on.
We're sorry, sir.
We probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. You're quitting the sumo club? What are you talking about?
What's wrong? Are you angry, Kanamori?
Confused, more like it. I thought you were into sumo.
You know I am. I don't think there's another person alive who loves it more. Sorry. I've got my hands full at the moment. I'll give you details when I see you.
Wait, don't hang up!
What's your problem, Psycho? We told you it was all just a joke!
You were going to set fire to the dojo. Does it sound like I'm laughing? It's time to show you what happens when you make a good guy snap!
That call last night is making sense. You quit so the sumo club wouldn't get in trouble for this. Instead, all the blame had falls squarely on you. Why is your fist hamburger meat?
Huh? Oh, that. You think these lowlifes deserve the honor of being taken down with sumo?
Half the time I don't understand Sanada, but what's clear is that the love he has for sumo and the Ishii High Club is greater than anyone can imagine.
His throat!
Ozaki, drop your weight!
Those attacks aren't giving him any room to breathe!
Sanada's being absolutely merciless against Dachi High's captain!
Merciless? Maybe so, but even that isn't enough to bring him down. They don't know the strength he possesses. It's completely unlike my own. Man, I'm having serious sumo withdrawals. The suspension can't end soon enough.
What's he doing?
I heard he can't use the dojo because a bunch of thugs took it over.
Really? That's one determined dude.
So you've had trouble with delinquents too? Well, I feel for you, brother. But unlike you, I took a stand and forced them out on my own. At first, I thought his training was all for show. I figured he'd quit soon. But he kept it up. Any feeling of sympathy or disdain I had vanished, and was replaced with something new. Fear. I pride myself on loving sumo more than anyone, but I've got to imagine being in his shoes. Totally isolated, training by myself. Would I be strong enough to go 2 years without cracking? Could I keep doing stomps and enjoy it? As insecure as you are, have you ever realized how insane your endurance is?
Sanada's all out of attacks.
Now what? When the captain's defending, it's like trying to push your way through a brick wall.
True that. Till now, he's always lacked patience during a bout. He'd charge forward at the wrong moment. But he's learned not to rush things, how to control the pace, and when to go for the killing blow.
They're canceling each other's moves. This battle won't be determined by strength. Since they're both evenly matched in that category, it's gonna come down to what's in their hearts. Whichever one has more resolve will ultimately come out on top.
Captain!
Almost there, keep going!
Take him down!
Honestly, that stuff about winning and being the best in Japan doesn't feel real to me. But
more than anything, we want to see your hard work rewarded, for you to emerge triumphant.
If that's what they want to see, I'll make it happen! And use every last ounce of strength I have!
Damn, I can't hold out much longer. My opening salvo left me out of breath.
Now!
Sanada! That's it! Push him! End this!
Is it possible? Am I going to lose? No, I can't. Because I love sumo more than anyone!
the winner!
It's 2-2! The next bout's gonna decide everything!
Captain!
We knew you could do it!
I'm not crying.
It's far too early to be shedding tears.
Yeah, it's not over yet. Ushio, go out there and win. It's our turn to watch all of your hard work pay off.
I'm ready.
I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
You guys.
It's far too early to be shedding tears.
Yeah, it's not over yet. Ushio, go out there and win. It's our turn to watch all of your hard work pay off.
I'm ready.
Time for two national treasures to go head-to-head. All right, Bato, Enoki, I want you to watch closely.
Sure. Not like it matters, though. These guys might be national treasures, but they're not in the same league as Captain Tenoji.
I can't see a thing! This isn't a solution to the problem, Daniel!
I'm only trying to get you a better view.
I changed my mind!
We'll begin the final bout of the Inter-High Chiba Prefectural Team Competition. On the west side, Ushio. On the east side, Sada.
Our spot in the final competition is riding on this last bout.
How about you shut up, Araki?
I'm sorry, Sada. I didn't want to pile this kind of pressure on a first year.
Onimaru's strong. However, you're Ishigami High's ace. Go show him what you can do.
Don't you worry about a thing. I'll make sure our team makes it to the national stage. I've always had complete confidence in my athletic abilities.
Hey, you know what? I've never given sumo a go.
You have got to be kidding me. Don't do it. No one looks good in a Mawashi belt.
In other words, if some guy wore a Mawashi belt and actually rocked that look, he'd be cool. Maybe even the coolest athlete that ever existed.
Because you wear nothing but a belt, you can feel the intensity coursing through your skin. I took to sumo way more than I expected. I wanted to fight all out against an opponent on the same level as me. One problem. As I climbed the ranks and became a middle school yokozuna, my equal wasn't in the ring.
You know what I heard? This Sada guy's belt is spotless because nobody's been able to lay a finger on it. Seriously? Have you seen anyone in this tournament grab it?
Whoa, does Hinomaru stand a chance?
Onimaru Kunitsuna and Mikazuki Munichika. About between two national treasures.
Spirit! The same charge.
They're equals.
Why'd he use a thrust and shove?
At that range, Sada has a clear advantage.
His arm holds could be a real pain in the ass. In that case, how do you like this?
His slaps just keep getting faster.
His speed. I don't need to block every strike. Only some have real weight behind them. You're mixing them in with light attacks. All that's left is figuring out the pattern. And only countering the heavy hits.
He blocked him!
Watch out!
How's he going even faster than before?
I can't tell which is which. Every strike has power behind it.
Check it out. Sada's smiling.
Now this is fun. That feeling of uncertainty.
I've been waiting for a fight like this. Hinomaru, you wanted this too.
What the hell are you grinning about? I'm only going to smile once I've taken your head for myself!
He's got him by the arm!
Bring that punk out!
Now Sada's attacking.
Hinomaru can't get close to him.
Those strikes are non-stop and sharp.
Each hit's targeted to keep pushing him backwards.
You were the one who dragged Yuma and the others into this sport. They're only here because they believed in you. You better win, Hinomaru.
Crescent Moon! I was wondering when you were gonna do that.
Did he just step into Sada's throat?
You got him!
Demon Wheel!
He's really something. When did Mikazuki stop his throwing motion?
While you're busy catching your breath, here's my second counterattack! Demon Storm!
He's still standing after that? His demon wheel didn't work either!
Like I thought that'd be enough to win! 100 Demon Takedown!
Damn, he's strong. This is Hinomaru Kunitsuna. Even though he's the smallest wrestler I've ever faced, he stands taller than any competitor I fought. I've been waiting for the day I could face off with someone like him. But are you satisfied with just competing?
Of course I'm not! I only want one thing! Victory against the strongest!
You hear that? He's roaring.
First quarter moon!
A throat hold!
Sada is being unusually aggressive.
I've never seen that look in his eyes before.
He let go of him!
They're so fast, I can barely keep up. They really did save the best fight for last.
He used his hand to counter the thrust.
And took all the force out of the strike.
Sada's signature power arm grab.
This is bad. Hinomaru's locked in.
When's he gonna use that new move?
Isn't this the perfect time for his triple combo?
The new technique isn't quite ready yet. We didn't have enough time before the tournament.
Without it in his arsenal, can he really beat Sada?
Dude's got this. If there's anything that gets his blood pumping, it's stacked odds!
He grabbed both sides!
That's it. Believe, Hinomaru. You've trained like a madman chasing your dream to be a pro Yokozuna. And that entire time, your body's never betrayed you. So believe in it!
The 100 Demon Takedown isn't enough for this guy! If I don't beat him, how can I become a Yokozuna? You wanna see a smile? Wait till I win!
He cut him off!
You're acting like you actually expected to win. But your fun stops here. There's only room for one of us to shine in this ring.
It's done. Own hand pulling over arm throw! Double moon!
The lingering feeling of something other than my feet touching the ground. And everyone looking down at me. My feet are like weights. They're dragging me deeper into the sludge. People came out to cheer me on. I didn't want them to see me in that moment. Mom, how can you be proud of me? Is this as far as I can go? Is this all I'm capable of?
Stop making that face. What do you think you're doing?
I envy you. Your height and strength, your talent. If you end up going pro, you'll go on to do great things. Anyone can see you were destined to become a Yokozuna. I guess I wasn't. Like hell!
His arm!
It's going to break.
Talent? Destiny? What a bunch of crap! No one decides my future but me. And I've already mapped it out! Watch!
He broke loose!
If this was a contest between which of us is more talented at sumo, there's a chance I'd lose to you. But as far as this bout is concerned, I know one thing. Victory will be mine!
Sada!
Got it!
An underhand grip! This isn't good! Gotta cut him off!
No, not his elbow!
Optimal distance. Right footwork. Unbeatable form! I'm not going to lose!
There's his new technique. An attack on 3 points at once.
They're watching. The sun overhead. And my team. They've seen your resolve. Your passion. Your fight. Now the only thing left to show is the road that lies ahead. After I beat Sada, after we beat Ishihai, this final blow carries our destiny on its shoulders. 100,000 demons drop!
West Side wins!
Lucio! You did it! You won!
The final result, with a score of 3-2, the West Side are the winners! Congratulations to the Chiba Inter-High Prelim Champions, Odachi High School!
What a bunch of total badasses! Yuma's going to the finals!
They're incredible. All of them.
Wait, your arm! How is it? Does it hurt to move? Don't give me that. You're too reckless. You realize that you could have dislocated it?
Kirihito. You gotta learn to relax once in a while.
Relax?
If you're going to be our coach, you need to act more stoic.
Not like the professor here was much help during our final bout.
He definitely struck the biggest victory pose out of all of us.
Well, you could hardly expect me to show no reaction. In fact, I've got the perfect analogy.
Hold up.
It felt like I was a mother watching my children performing for the first time in a school play. Of course it was nail-biting.
Our mother?
Yeah, I'm not sure I completely get it. I almost forgot you guys. But our team actually won.
I'm not gonna let today's bouts be your last. The 5 of us will breeze through the prelims, then to the finals. And you're coming with us all the way to the top.
Next up, it's the finals.
Damn straight!
That last throw of his. He realized in that moment his arm couldn't handle the weight, so he used the force of his whole body instead. You don't practice a stance like that. It had to have been pure instinct. Savage, bro. Damn. How strong are you planning on getting?
I wasn't able to win a single bout today. I didn't contribute to the victory. Not even in the least.
The two of us might be dead weight for the time being, but we'll show them what we got during the finals.
Right.
Every bout they fought was significant, even the ones that they lost. When a teammate was defeated, their feelings transferred onto the next person. And when it was that wrestler's turn, it supplied them with the energy they needed to win. They may have gone in to face their opponents as individuals, but none of them were truly alone.
I know what you mean.
If this hadn't been a team competition, there's no telling how the bouts would have ultimately played out. One thing's for certain. No one would dare accuse the other team of losing because they fought with any less passion.
I still can't believe we won!
How are you managing to smile, cry, and eat at the same time?
Hold up. Where did Kunisaki go?
Your arm. Is it?
Oh yeah, don't worry. It's nothing serious. I put ice on it just in case.
I'm certainly glad it wasn't anything serious. You're lucky.
A partially dislocated shoulder. There may also be a hairline fracture.
A standard was expected of me, and I'm sorry I failed to meet it. After being touted as a national treasure in the sumo team's ace, I let you down. It's my fault the third-year summer is over with. That the team's road to the finals ended here. And to apologize, I'll give up.
So tell me, Mr. National Treasure, how do you feel?
Like a disappointment. I'm pathetic.
I've got a selfish request to make of you. I want you to spend the next 2 years in the Ishihai Sumo Club.
So do I. Once these two graduate, we're going to need someone like you to make the team even stronger.
Mommy. And don't say you gave it your all when today was the first time you ever tried being serious.
You got that right.
Sada, your sumo journey, it's just begun.
The team is in your hands.
Yes, sir.
You're all insane. How can you be talking about the future already? They kicked our asses! If I hadn't lost, we could have been champs! It's all my fault! That's what everyone's thinking! So just get this over with and say it!
Araki, you're the reason we lost today.
The fact you're smiling while you're sad makes it worse!
I'm holding back tears too! Your drama queen act is killing me!
See? Aren't you glad you made it? I told you Hinomaru Ushio was something special, didn't I?
Well, we've got the match footage. He doesn't stand a chance against Tenoji, but he'll still want to see it.
Hmm? I believe I'm the one who should hand the footage over to Captain Tenoji.
No way. I'm the best choice.
Quit being a baby and give it!
What are you doing? Stop! You're gonna break it!
Saki!
Master, Terahara!
Shh! You don't want to blow my cover, do you?
Everyone knows who you are.
That's Master Shibakiyama.
Why are you dressed like that?
Hinomaru sure is a beast. He's stronger since he fought Sosuke, and that's saying something.
He's not the only one who's been getting stronger.
I'm glad I came to Dachi High. Not only did I find sumo, I found my bros and won a team competition with them. Still, I've got one regret. The guy I want to fight the most happens to be on the same side as me.
Huh? A new competition? Starting now? You're exhausted and you want to fight one-on-one? Get real!
I am worn out, but I'm not joking around.
Think about it. Sada's not competing. With him out, Ushio will sail through the individual tournament. I feel kind of guilty, but luck's on our side.
Ozuki's right. Without any competition, Hinomaru's sure to win.
Me win? You think? I'm not so sure.
Kunisaki?
I want your best. This has to be a serious bout. My dream of becoming the strongest fighter lies beyond your fallen body.
Dude, same team.
Absolutely. I have zero intention of taking the easy way to the top. On that note, I expect the same from the rest of you. The gate to the summit's open to all. As for me, whatever you got, I'm willing to take. I want to win and be recognized as the best there is.
These may be your friends now, but in an instant, they could become your greatest enemy.
Moving speech, but let's see if you can back up your talk. Hinomaru Kunitsuna.
These may be your friends now, but in an instant, they could become your greatest enemy.
Moving speech, but let's see if you can back up your talk. Hinomaru Kunitsuna.
Excuse me, is this the Odachi High tent?
Yeah, but the team's already gone over to the ring.
Oh, I miss them. You wouldn't happen to be their manager by any chance?
Huh? Who, me? No, I mean it'd be normal to have a female manager for a sport like soccer or baseball, but sumo club? Come on!
I get it. In that case, I must be abnormal.
Attention! The individual bouts are about to begin. On the west side, from Odachi High School, Ozuki.
The individual tournament. Whoever makes it in the top 3 goes to the finals. When this is over, Ushio needs to make the podium. I was planning to sacrifice my spot to help him out. But if I go deep into the tournament, I might end up fighting him.
Focus, Captain!
Spirit!
Oh no! I started too late!
West side wins!
That was close.
He almost got taken out. It's a good thing the other guy got excited and moved too soon.
Going off that match, it's hard to believe he defeated the vice captain from Ishii High.
Seems like his drive to fight is centered around helping his teammates.
I got a feeling he's nice to a fault.
Huh?
He was so concerned with the group tournament, seems he lost sight of the individual contest.
Well, whatever the case, you can't make it to the finals if you're unable to face your friends.
On the east side, from Odachi High, Ushio.
There's our champ. No way Ushio can lose.
Now that Sada's out, he's got this in the bag for sure.
I doubt he'll waltz through this given what happened.
You talking about his arm?
That's part of it, yeah. But after making it through today's gauntlet, can he stay focused through more bouts?
Spirit!
It'd be a waste of time to worry about him.
He looks ready to chew up and spit out anyone in his way, teammate or not.
Do you guys think when it's our turn, he's gonna fight that way against us? It wasn't long ago we were all working as one. Now it's like we're enemies.
You don't stop being teammates. A little conflict can be healthy. When you step inside the ring to face off, it's against someone who has a dream just like you. And they deserve all that you've got, because they're your teammates. If you want to call yourself sumo wrestlers, then shouldn't you demand the same respect? I want to face him at his best. And win.
On the west side, from Odachi High School, Kunasaki.
Spirit!
You're kidding me. Look at his footwork. That's Sada's first quarter moon.
That copycat!
Hey, it's a good move.
I'd get copying the demon wheel, but this tournament was the first time he's ever seen the first quarter moon.
He picks up on techniques fast, but his knack for combat goes way beyond that. With Hinomaru at his current state, there's a chance.
I never thanked you. You're the reason I joined the sumo club. Now I've grown stronger than I've ever imagined. You're next on my list. A stepping stone to becoming the world's strongest fighter.
Yuma's bout is coming up next!
Take him out! You got this, Yuma!
Pushed out of bounds.
Nice
Gojo
one.
on the west side wins.
Nice going out there, Gojo!
Thanks. I guess it's time, huh?
On the east side, from Odachi High, Ushio. On the west side, from Odachi High, Kunisaki.
Both of them are looking dead serious.
It makes you wonder, just who are we supposed to be cheering for?
I don't think there's anyone on the team who can decide which dream is worthier. Ushio or Kunisaki's. And if I keep winning my bouts, I'll end up fighting whoever wins this one.
Place your hands on the ground! He's a different beast entirely when you face him in the ring for an official bout. Hinomaru Kunitsuna, you're incredible! Spirit! Here we go! That's my move! The inner thigh counter!
The first quarter moon throw. Now this, he's got talent.
He threw an attack.
Up until this point, he's only been using grabs!
There's no telling what's gonna happen next!
Think he modeled that move off your cannon slap?
He's definitely got an appetite for any moves that'll help him win. And with so many talented wrestlers at today's tournament, it's been like a buffet of different powerhouse techniques for Kunisaki.
The way he absorbs moves and keeps changing his style, it's completely different from the way he trains. But
you need more, Kunisaki. You won't beat Ushio like that.
He isn't just imitating the moves, so it's obvious he has skill. Even so, his versions don't have the same intensity as the originals. You can tell because Hinomaru's body is barely moved.
What would I do here? How'd I take advantage of Ushio's stature without letting him grab my Mawashi belt? I try.
You thief!
Whoa, now he's using a leg sweep?
Not just any sweep, that's Yuma's special!
All of these moves have been a distraction to keep my options open. My real attack is this!
He's going for a tackle from that position?
Kunisaki's strong and has good technique, but his real weapon is improvising.
Damn! Looks like I'm not the only one who got a power boost during this tournament.
Chihiro, I swear, every time you exceed my expectations.
You're not getting both hands on my belt!
There's only one way to counter your improvisation. I have to be stronger than you! Underarm throw, thigh propping twist down! Demon Storm hand sweep! Not bad. How many techniques does he have?
Yeah, right? He saw Chiharu use it in the team bouts and turned it against him. You know, the most annoying part is, even though I lost, I'm not the least bit pissed off about it. To be honest, I'm more stoked than anything. It means I've still got a long way to go before I'm the strongest fighter.
Well, that gave me goosebumps.
If his mind wasn't a mess already, it probably is now.
Huh?
It's okay. You're a sumo wrestler too. You can respect him outside the ring and still be able to compete with him once you step inside.
I want to fight Ushio. But that's not enough. I want to win.
Please don't give out on me until this is over.
Spirit! He knew it was coming.
It's over.
Looks like his first official win will have to wait.
Nice fight, Mitsuhashi!
Damn. I wanted to win at least one before we headed to the finals. How can I win there if I can't win in Chiba?
Do you still have confidence in my coaching? Have faith in me. And I promise, you'll win at the finals.
You really have faith in me? You're our instructor, and if you believe I can actually win, then I will follow you. All the way to hell and back.
Whatever hang-ups he might have had are gone now.
Yeah.
Our captain put his doubts behind him. I gotta catch up to the rest of the team by the finals.
West Side wins!
There's no turning back.
We're moving on to the 5th bout of the individual tournament. On the west side from Odachi High School, Uzuki. On the east side from Odachi High School, Ushio.
A bout between the captain and vice captain of the winning team? This is gonna be insane!
So who are you cheering for, Professor? It's Hinomaru, right? Huh? Let's be real. You enrolled at Dachi High to help him win, didn't you? So if the captain beats him, then technically you failed.
I won't deny you have a point. But as your coach, I've watched you all shed blood, sweat, and tears equally. I wouldn't want the captain to lose for the sake of someone else. However...
I want you to tell everyone that my arm's not as bad as it looks.
What? I understand not wanting other schools to know, but hiding it from your own team?
Absolutely. You think I'm gonna tell them to go easy on me because my elbow hurts?
That's not what I meant. Why risk making it worse, especially in a bout with a teammate?
Respect. Huh? This tournament's important to everyone here. I won't hold anything back. That's how I show respect to my team.
He never lets up, even against the captain of his own team.
He kicked up the intensity, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Ushio, I can never thank you enough for what you've done for me. It's because of you my love for sumo has grown tenfold. You opened my eyes to the joy of having teammates and winning against opponents. But those feelings don't belong here. They're for outside the ring.
A spider stance! How come he didn't use that when we were fighting?
Because you're unpredictable, so he wasn't sure what you were going to do. But against Ozuki, he's expecting a tackle.
This is the last inner high I'm ever gonna have. Which means this will be my first and only official bout against Ushio.
Hear it now! Bring it!
No, he stopped Hinomaru's charge with his chest.
I've dealt with this every day of practice. You gotta do better!
An underarm grip. Neither of his hands can reach the Mawashi belt.
Hinomaru grabbed him back. His grip isn't as strong as usual. I'm guessing his arm must have gotten busted up more than I originally thought. If we continue fighting like this, his arm's gonna...
What's wrong, Captain? Thinking of going easy on me? I'm warning you, if you do that, we'll both be disappointed!
He pushed him all the way to the rope!
Act like this is your last bout!
That's right. For Shinya Ozuki, there's never gonna be another match as important as the one I'm fighting right now! For me, this is the final! My main event!
He pushed him backwards!
Now Shorty's about to get knocked out!
He's pulling me down! I won't let him! Wait, a trap!
He switched to underarm!
Not today!
He's not thrusting with his right arm.
Looks like Hinomaru injured it as well.
You knew his arm was screwed up. So why didn't you say anything, Prof?
If you had known, would you have approached the bout any differently?
You want to know? Just look at the captain.
This is getting intense.
It's like he's a different person.
The upper body and cardio workouts the professor puts us through took our game to a whole new level. But paired with the captain's lower body strength, it's made him a fearsome opponent. Still... You really think Hinomaru will let you win just because he's injured? Yeah, right.
What do you think you're doing? You're using your busted arm!
I can't complain about this kind of pain. Especially when I'm battling you. I had to fight alone in middle school. Against both myself and society. I didn't accept any help. Or anyone's advice. I thought no one could understand what I was going through. And I was fine with that. Until I saw that homemade sumo ring. Up until that point, I refused to believe there was someone out there practicing in harsher conditions than me. For the first time in my life, I felt like I had a brother in arms. My elbow's killing me, but so what? I'm not going to give my captain anything except the best match he's ever fought! Demon Wheel!
Ushio's laying it all on the line to win this fight. Then why? Why haven't I been doing the same? I can take it! If this is a battle of endurance, I won't lose to him!
That's the spirit, Captain! I don't see you any different than Kuze or Sada. Right now, you're my rival, pure and simple!
Your grip's not tight enough!
Hinomaru! Uh-oh. He's only gripping one layer of the Mawashi. That'll make it harder for him to apply force.
He's standing his ground and trying to push Ozaki out.
If he could manage a throw, he'd be in a much better position. That's what I'd do anyway. But backing off isn't exactly Ushio's style.
Ozaki's standing up straighter.
That half-pint had that much energy left to burn?
He's going full power and not holding anything back, which means he's planning on using everything he's got right here. If I survive this, he won't have any strength left in him to fight! Endure it! All I have to do is get through this, and I'll win!
Sir, I know this sounds crazy and maybe it's just me, but it seems like they're both having fun.
They are. I can see it too. When it comes to their strength, they have a mutual admiration. I'm a little envious. What I wouldn't give to have fought Hinomaru head-to-head in a serious bout like this.
No matter which of you wins, this bout is legendary!
You're almost there, Ozaki!
I keep forgetting I have to breathe. Both of you, tough it out.
To everyone else, the ring is just a rice straw bale. But for sumo wrestlers, it's the size of a fearsome mountain.
Forced out of bounds, Ushio on the east side wins!
Don't tell me that wasn't an impressive battle.
Ozaki held his own admirably, but in the end, Onimaru's tenacity won out.
You know, you'll likely meet in the final bout. You scared?
Please.
Oh, man. I wish my arm hadn't decided to give out on me. You better heal up quick. I need to train ASAP.
Sada actually wants to train?
After the match we just watched, I can see why.
Man, I'm disappointed. I wanted to win. But in terms of matches I fought, it was the best I ever had. It's just the motivation I needed to push me during the finals. There's gonna be a ton of strong opponents standing in your way. But I know you're gonna beat them all and become a high school Yokozuna. Correction, everybody knows you're going to be a professional Yokozuna. Wait, what have I done? Huh? Dude, is your arm okay? I got caught up in the moment and completely forgot about it getting injured earlier.
As soon as he steps out of the ring, he's back to being a teddy bear.
Good luck, Hinomaru.
We will now present the tournament awards. The champion from Modachi High School is Hinomaru Ushio. In second place, from Ishigami High School, Kanamori in third place.
Congratulations, Ushio. I'll be seeing you at the finals. Okay, everyone get close!
Hinomaru, I know this was just a stop on the road for you, but you can still look happy about it.
What? I am.
Come on, guys, smile! You too, Shorty. Say cheese!
I feel funky whenever I miss my morning workout.
Ushio!
Hey, fellas. Whoa, what's with the crowd?
I'm not sure.
There they are, over there! Our prelim champions! You guys rocked it yesterday!
Would all the members of the Sumo Club please come on stage at this time?
That was a magnificent performance you gave, boys. The way you fought out there, I was so impressed.
Well, in that case, could our club get a budget increase?
You got it.
Weird. I get them wanting to celebrate how great we did and all that, but why are they making it sound like they were there during the tournament watching us from the crowd?
I don't remember that much cheering coming from the Dachi High side of the arena.
Plus, the freaks are more excited than they were back when I won the National Wrestling Championship. Which, no offense, pisses me off. Chanko! I need fur therapy for my anxiety!
Breaking news! I've got the answer here! Why everyone's bananas!
What's this?
That's a video of yesterday's team finals.
It's being shared all over social media. It's gotten so popular, everyone at school knows about us now.
But who's the one that posted it? Zuchi?
I wish, but no.
Well, Reina?
Don't look at me. I'm sorry. The video that was posted, it was me.
Huh? Cool, but why?
You see, it's just that I was so inspired by the exploits of our school's sumo team. It felt like I needed to share that feeling with as many people as I could.
Well, that explains that. Thanks for supporting the club.
I wanted to ask you, if you don't have one already, I'd like to become the sumo club's manager, if that's okay. Huh?
We got a lady manager? Hell yeah!
Whoa, is that a serious offer?
Not only am I serious, I've fallen in love with sumo.
I was just thinking how another pair of hands would help out around here, and then you show up.
Okay, freeze 1 sec! Manager? If you were so desperate for one, why didn't you ask the obvious choice?
Because we were all convinced you hated sumo, Reina.
Ladies, instead of wasting time splitting hairs, why don't both of you join the club?
Now the student council's in our corner!
Oh no, he's scheming again.
Seriously? You wanted to be our manager?
Okay, we're gonna start with some light training, and then go celebrate winning a tournament and gaining new members.
Barbecue? This is how you roll out the red carpet for the new girls? Why couldn't we go somewhere more upscale?
This is our victory celebration after all, and you only joined the club today.
That reminds me, I don't think we caught your name at the dojo earlier.
Oh, that's right. Chizuko Hori, a first year. Thank you for inviting me.
No sweat. It's nice to have a girl on board to diffuse some of this bro energy.
Question, whose bout inspired you the most during the tournament?
Whose bout?
No fair, man! You're basically asking her to pick someone who won!
You got a problem with that, babyface?
Yeah, I do! And the name's Kay.
I'll ask you to remember my many genius moves during that competition.
Wait just a minute. Does she like...
Okay, Reina, introduce yourself.
Who am I? Please! Just two-time Miss Dachi High Student Council President, the incomparable Reina Gojo! Yeah, like this face even requires an introduction. Also, my brother, you must have been training hard, so I should support him, yeah.
Huh? Wait, you mean the two of you are siblings? I had no freaking clue!
All those headbutts must have caught up with him.
By the way, what does a club manager do?
They have several tasks. In addition to the stuff the captain and I have been doing, they get everything ready for the Chankanabe stew.
Huh? Shanko stew? We couldn't make it before since we didn't have the funds for it. But is the principal really gonna raise our budget?
Hello, you guys? I'm the student council president. If your club needed more money, you could have just come to me and asked for it.
What? You're the best, Reina!
That's a huge relief!
Yeah, I know I'm awesome. Thanks for acknowledging it.
These two are so gullible. Oh, right. We're on a timer, so let's continue this discussion after we finish eating.
What do you mean a timer?
2,000 yen gets you 90 minutes. At a buffet of over 100 dishes. We're talking barbecue, sushi, desserts as far as the eye can see.
Why didn't you say so? And it's all you can eat. Is that right?
Yup! Let's see who can eat the most in one sitting!
Ha! You're speaking my language!
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to this section.
High schoolers on their way back from club to be young again. All right, kids, prepare to satisfy your appetites. That's why I opened this restaurant in the first place. The joy of seeing patrons leaving full and happy. Let me clear away those dirty plates for you. Ugh! Oh, sweet heavens! The meat! It's glistening to a golden brown!
There. That looks about ready.
Let's see. Oh, it's better than being the door for the entire school!
The ancient all-you-can-eat master said a person's true colors are revealed only at a buffet. This boy's plates exude a sensitivity and sincerity one would never associate with his brutish appearance. Does he descend from royalty? Behold, the greatest man to have ever graced a buffet!
Patience. Flip the meat when the edges start to turn white. Wait for the juice to form on top.
Time for my special attack! Rib Tornado! Oh, delicious.
What gives? That was supposed to be mine!
Are you telling me you weren't cooking it for your best friend?
Who let this beast out of his cage? He doesn't care anything about presentation. As long as the food reaches his stomach, he's content. Rest in peace, my poor sweet appetite. No, I mustn't judge. Everyone has a particular way of eating.
Here, Hinomaru. You've got to balance that meat out with vegetables.
Right. Thanks a bunch.
Save the chef routine for home ec, Gojo. You're not gonna get your money's worth unless you scarf it down.
Huh?
Your money's worth? Well, young man, I guess you're saving up for a one-way ticket straight to hell! You must be tired of chowing down on meat. Growing boys should always have a bowl of rice in one hand.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Oh, and please have some of our rich gyro noodles on the side. I made them extra-large servings just for you, so eat up.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Ramen's one of the food groups, right?
Yes, you fools, eat! This is how I protect the restaurant's meat supply. I won't let you get your money's worth so easily. Even though this one could prove to be trouble with his ravenous appetite, he's no threat without the support of his friends.
Oh, man. I've got food triplets.
Is that gun just for show? How are you stuffed?
I'm actually not that big of an eater.
I'm done for like the next couple days.
Me too.
Your fate is sealed, sir. Good luck making up the difference on your own. Remember, the buffet is a team battle. Too bad your weak lineup wasn't enough to see you to victory. You'll never defeat the mighty Mr. Stamina Jiro, master of the buffet!
Why is it you get paid more than us again?
Come on, it's too early for you to be quitting. Don't forget the reason we came to a buffet. This is a victory welcome party and training session all rolled into one event. Your assignment is to consume twice the calories a pro eats, 20,000. What are you waiting for? Wolf it down!
20,000?
In all seriousness, though, the captain's the only one on the team who weighs over 100 kilograms right now. The rest of you need to do your part and pack on the weight.
All right then, gentlemen.
Eat everything in sight!
What is going on here?
If we leave anything on our plates, we have to pay a penalty, which comes out of our team's pocket. Mitsuhashi, you've got your work cut out for you.
Thanks a lot, Satan!
Oh god, my nightmare is becoming a reality!
No more meat! I can't stomach another bite!
Excellent. That's one victim down.
Looks like it's time to move on to the sweets!
He's got room for dessert! This is impossible! They were ready to collapse and now they've all grown a second stomach! I've gotten jaded. It's been so long since I had a worthy adversary. Very well, my nemesis. Hope you're ready for the big guns!
You know, some of us have to work.
Reached my limit. Kill me.
I'm gonna hurl.
If you blow chunks, our sacrifice will have been for nothing!
Victory party. This feels more like torture.
There's no way around it. Looks like we're gonna end up paying the penalty fee.
Success! It appears the cheap carbs I loaded them up with are finally starting to work their magic. I must say, Jiro, that was masterfully played.
What fee? I haven't thrown in the towel.
Ushio!
Look, I know you want to one-up me, but this isn't the way to do it, bro.
See, the trouble is I got a high metabolism. Gotta keep eating or the weight falls off.
But you're at your limit, Hinomaru! You don't have to prove yourself!
The legendary Yokozuna Yamato Kuni forced himself to get bigger so he could compete against foreign sumo wrestlers. But the thing that's equally important is I won't allow myself to leave food on my plate! Ugh! Because anyone who wastes a single bite isn't worthy of becoming a Yokozuna!
Inhuman! How could he fit all that food into such a compact frame? I must admit defeat. Congratulations, you monsters. You win.
What is even going on here? He's so cool, don't you think? Thank you for your business!
Before you go, may I have the honor of knowing who did I serve tonight?
Who, us? We're members of the Dachi High Sumo Club.
Yes, the Sumo Club, of course! That explains everything! Best of luck, Dachi High Sumo Club!
Yeah, you too.
Listen up. Yesterday's tournament showed us what we each need to work on before the finals in less than 2 months. Let's give it our all, guys.
Yeah! Good food, good service, 5 stars!
How can you walk so fast? I'm gonna puke.
Hold it in, Mitsuhashi.
What do we each need to work on, huh?
I mean, how are you feeling, Chizuko?
Don't tell me this girl actually finds that shrimp. What do you want?
I think we need to talk about Yuma.
Huh?
That was one heck of a battle. Good luck, Dachi High Sumo Club. And don't be afraid to never come back.
Up to this point, we've been focusing on individual training, so now I'd like for us to break off and work in groups of 2.
Training in pairs?
So first up, we have Gojo. I'd like you to partner with the captain.
Why us?
It's quite simple. Since the captain's heavy, practicing with him should help you learn some ways to avoid being grabbed. Whereas you need to work on grabbing your opponent, Captain. Gojo likes to fight at arm's length, so it'll be good training for you.
I understand.
I'll work with Mitsuhashi on improving his strength.
Sir!
Next up, Kunisaki and Hinomaru. The point of this exercise is to establish communication with your partner. So be observant and tell them everything you notice.
Sir! It's gonna be good to finally get to know you, buddy. Here, I'll start. So you got any brothers or sisters?
When he said everything, I think he meant sumo.
How long's that rod been up your butt?
Well, looks like we're partners. Let's work hard, all right?
Sure thing.
You need to start being more forceful with your charge, Yuma. I heard the first years had something going on and we're gonna be late, but what the heck's keeping everyone else? Did Kunisaki get another detention?
I'm their manager now, but I'm too nervous to go inside.
Is it just me, or is Yuma not acting like himself?
Huh?
During the individual contest, he was lacking motivation. Not that long ago, Yuma was eager to fight me. I think it's because of the captain.
It doesn't make sense. If they have bad blood, then why'd he partner them up?
Get to know each other? Huh. I already know what Ozuki thinks of me. Damn.
What's up? You not feeling well? There's no power in your thrusts.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
Don't give me that. Tsuji said we had to open up and communicate with each other.
And I just told you nothing's wrong.
If that's the case, then you need to hit me harder. Otherwise, neither of us will get anything out of this.
I can't hit you harder! Yeah, I'm done. Like you said, this is no way to practice. I'll tell Coach to get you a new partner.
Okay, but why? This was a perfect chance for us to get to know each other, man. If there's something you want to say, please just say it.
This isn't your fault. It's mine. The whole damn thing's my fault. What I did to you haunts me every minute of the day. When I cleaned the dojo and bowed my head, I thought that would be enough to set things straight. But it wasn't. Now that I've experienced the joy of winning at sumo, I realize how much I've taken from you. There's only one thing I know. I have no right to be here practicing with you. No right to enjoy sumo as much as I do.
For real? That's what's been bothering you all this time? Well, to be honest, I pretty much put our entire past behind me after you bowed your head and asked to become a member of the sumo club. I mean, sure, I was hesitant at first about being on the same team, but I got over it almost immediately. As soon as you started, it was obvious how much you enjoyed sumo. And watching the whole transformation from you hating on the sport to becoming a fanboy was sort of its own reward. Besides, if all that stuff hadn't happened, we might have never spoken to each other. And you wouldn't be here now. If things had gone a little differently, there's a chance the club might not have made it. We used to be completely ignored, but now no one can stop talking about us. So if you look at it that way, I'd say everything turned out all right in the end. If you're really that worried about making it up to me, then how about we make a deal? All you have to do is keep on enjoying sumo. Sound good? Do you think you can handle that?
Looks like it worked out. The captain forgave Yuma a long time ago. Everything that happened was all water under the bridge. That's one of his greatest strengths. Ozuki's a nice dude, but Yuma won't ever take advantage of him. And your brother's got a serious side that won't let him open up easily. Before finals, I needed to be sure he understood one thing. There'll never be a time he's not welcomed at our club.
Hinomaru!
Wait, do you mean you planned this all along?
Who can say? Hey! Quit your slacking and get back to training, you two!
Ushio!
We weren't talking about feelings.
Here's the truth. I invited Yuma to join not because we were desperate for members. I figured he'd get a win at the finals. So if he joined, he'd help the captain and the rest of the team out.
Now, I want you to charge at me using full force.
Right.
He's always been a sumo wrestler I've admired. But now that I'm viewing him as an opponent, I'm getting chills. I can't even picture how I'm going to win. Shido Tennoji, the high school Yokozuna.
We haven't figured out a solid plan of attack yet.
Well, nothing I can do except keep training.
Damn it. Will that be enough to win? Hinomaru! Wait up!
Hey, Master!
Oh, is Hinomaru there?
I can hear you, sir.
You don't sound that happy about it.
Oh, we are. It's just we were watching videos of Tennoji, so...
That good, huh? I'm thinking the Dachi High team should come over and train with us this weekend. Wrestlers from another stable are joining us for a joint training session. You'd also get a chance to fight someone at the Ozuki level.
A real-life Ozuki?
We're honored, but I thought you were gearing up for the July tournament. We'd be a distraction while you were preparing.
If I thought that, would I have mentioned it? When an adult makes you an offer at a time like this, you should accept.
Yes, sir!
But wait, isn't the July tournament in...
Now you're putting the pieces together. I'll see you when you make it to Nagoya. I'm thinking the Dachi High team should come over and train with us this weekend. Wrestlers from another stable are joining us for a joint training session. You'd also get a chance to fight someone at the Ozuki level.
A real-life Ozuki? The Dachi High Sumo Club has arrived in Nagoya!
Miso cutlets and chicken wings? No!
Settle down. This isn't some pleasure cruise. Remember, we made this trip so we could train.
Looks like we arrived way ahead of schedule. And the Master's got a meeting, so we won't see him till later.
Fine. We'll have our own team meeting then.
What? Loosen up! I mean, come on! We're in Nagoya, dude!
Chihiro's got a point. It won't hurt to save the meeting for later tonight.
I want to see Nagoya Castle.
The castle? Really? Could you please talk some sense into them?
Great idea. Let's go.
Huh?
Making a quick detour won't hurt. Come on, what do you say, Kirihito?
Look up Stoic in the dictionary and you'll find Ushio's picture. So if he's excited, it must be good.
Getting ready for the final tournament is going to be demanding, physically and mentally. This may be their only chance to relax before then. They might as well enjoy it. All right, let's go check out the castle.
Yeah!
Huh? Where'd the others go?
Ugh, sightseeing doesn't really do it for me, but food, on the other hand.
I second that.
I'm dying to try Nagoya cuisine.
High school sumo? You mean those national treasures the fans are beside themselves over?
It's a bumper crop this year. We're talking a once-in-a-century pool of talent.
Regardless, this year's high school Yokozuna will most likely be Tennoji again.
Yeah, the kid's good, don't get me wrong. But it'd be a mistake to dismiss Yamato-kuni's boy, Sosuke Kuze. Call it a hunch, but I think he's got what it takes to make it all the way to the top.
One or two notable wrestlers doesn't automatically make it a standout year. I would describe it differently. Given the number of talented fighters, it's more like the Sengoku era.
I'm loving this! How could anyone pick getting food over seeing a castle?
I don't get why this is fun, but at least you're enjoying it. By the way, what was the name of the person who ordered its construction? Miyamoto Musashi?
I'll be the first to admit history's not my strong suit, but even I can tell you're way off.
I believe it was Tokugawa Ieyasu. He had it built for his 9th son. Yoshinao, if I remember.
Whoa! I'm impressed! You know, I've always been an admirer of Yoshinao for how honest he was.
You two are a couple of history buffs.
Come one, come all to the Sengoku period! I am the great Maeda Keiji! Who's brave enough to challenge me to a sumo bout?
Oh, pick me! I'm brave enough to fight with you, Keiji!
Hold up. You realize he's an actor, right? So try not to kill him.
This guy looks pretty eager. All right, you!
Sure.
Hate to tell you this, but Keiji was pointing at me, dude. Not to mention that I raised my hand before you did.
Huh?
I think it's pretty obvious who he was picking. We made direct eye contact and everything.
Like you can even see anything! Look, I traveled all the way from Chiba to be here.
Sorry if I don't bow down, but I came here all the way from Ishikawa. The same place as the Maeda family. Why don't you catch the train home and go wrestle someone more your style? Like a toddler, maybe.
What was that? As a history buff, I refuse to leave! And Keiji was from Yamagata, not Ishikawa.
All that aside, it'd be insulting for someone short as you to fight against Keiji. Nobody should underestimate a legend, and they should never underestimate Sumo.
He's so big!
That's just gonna piss off Hinomaru even more!
What? Who here's looking down at Sumo?
I'm talking about you. Who else am I looking at?
Well, if that's the way you feel, then we should have a bout. And whoever wins gets the chance to take on Keiji.
Fine, but if you get hurt, you can't hold me responsible.
Well, this is an unexpected development, but I'm all for it, so go right ahead.
Even when he's relaxing, somehow he ends up sumo wrestling.
I don't know what's going to happen. I just hope no one gets injured.
Get ready! Positions!
This guy.
The Sengoku era, huh? For some reason, you seem to be neglecting another very important name.
If we're talking about promising high school students, you're absolutely right. It'd be a mistake to overlook him.
I was thinking it wouldn't be a terrible idea if we invited him to participate in our little training session.
His name?
Now, Spirit!
Hands down, he's the strongest and closest to being a Yokozuna. And don't forget who his brother is. The Ozaki Daikisho.
He pushed Hinomaru to the edge with one hit!
How's this happening? And here of all places.
I figured that'd be enough to finish you. Not bad.
That thrust is insane! If it lands, it'll take my head off!
It's him! Reputed to be the best high school sumo. Besides those strikes, he has an Ozaki for an older brother. National treasure, Odenta Mitsuyo, aka Tenma Hikage. Enough, Hinomaru! Now's not the time to try and show off your strength!
You're wrong! It's not about me! Just the opposite! I want to see what this guy's got! It's not just Tanoji and Kuze I need to defeat. I need to see how far my strength will take me at the finals! And you're the standard of comparison! Odenta!
He's got him! Do it!
If I'm going to the finals, I need maximum strength! 100,000 demons! What's this sinking feeling? Come to think of it, why'd he let me grab him so easily? Is it a trap? If I throw him, will I lose?
What's wrong? I'm waiting to see your throw, Onimaru.
Tenma! You idiot! I found you! Who do you think you are, competing in a bout when you didn't finish cleaning the hall? Being a national treasure's gone to your head.
Uh-huh. I can understand why you would be thinking that, if I hadn't already cleaned the hall.
Captain!
Maybe he'll listen to you instead. I tried, but there's no one home.
Looks like one of our club members has been going around starting trouble again. I realize you two were in the middle of a bout, but you'll have to excuse us. Don't worry, you can finish your fight during the finals, and get the chance to use that triple combo.
What do you mean?
He made it sound as if they were anticipating the combo. Hikage's stance was clearly inviting a throw. It's been less than a week since the inner high. Did they already learn how to counter it?
So you've gotten the chance to meet Onimaru in the flesh. What's your first impression?
He's more cowardly than I thought. Too bad. But who can blame him? No one's anxious to watch their technique get ripped apart.
Damn! You didn't expect us to let a bunch of high schoolers beat us that easily, did you?
We thank you for your hard work!
Hey, Ushio.
Where are we going, Sainoyama?
You're looking dejected. Does it have anything to do with you hitting another wall?
It'll be okay. The only thing I can do is accept the fact my greatest weapon won't bail me out during the finals tournament. It's getting to me a little, to be honest.
What are you talking about? The greatest weapon you possess is a heart that refuses to give up. There's a reason the Master invited you to Nagoya. He believes there's something here that will help you smash through that wall of yours. The Suzugatake faction, which our stable belongs to. More important, it represents what you desire the most. An ordeal that will make you stronger.
We can see the whole sumo ring from here. Let's set up the camera.
Yeah, sure. Well, you and I are officially creepers.
He gave specific instructions.
Your assignment is to follow those two and record their training using this.
So how come those wrestlers are training separately? It's almost like they think they're better or something.
They are. Everyone in there has a white Mawashi belt, meaning they're all Sekitori. The Sekitori are Juryo-ranked sumo wrestlers and higher. They're considered the elite, even among the pros.
Gah, you're like an encyclopedia. Didn't you only recently get interested in sumo?
I did some research after joining the club. I'm their manager, after all. I have to prove I'm useful.
Thank you all for your hard work!
I take it you're the national treasure. The one Master Shibakiyama keeps talking about.
I'm Hinomaru Ushio! Thank you for having me!
Yeah. Spare us the gratitude. What are you doing here? Isn't this a critical time for us to prep for the upcoming Nagoya tournament? I thought we came here to get some quality training in before the contest started. And now we have to babysit?
Yeah. I don't remember agreeing to this.
In professional sumo, rank is everything. Even if you are some big shot kid with a promising future, in this tent, that means absolutely nothing. You don't even have a rank. To us, you're on the level of a worm, or lower.
Well, I doubt they'll be very welcoming.
Huh? You didn't get their approval?
The Sekitori are a proud bunch, but for a legitimate reason. They got to where they are now because they fought hard for it. You can't become one if you don't have pride. The sumo ring is sacred ground where the only thing that matters is the wrestler's current rank. I led him to the straw bale. Whether he steps inside is up to him. Entering and finding something to grasp onto, that all depends on Hinomaru's determination.
Not going to bail him out, Sai? He'd thank you for it later.
I assure you nothing will make him leave. And I won't apologize for bringing a bona fide sumo wrestler to you.
Well, if I'm such an eyesore to all of you, then just push me out of the ring. Rank's everything, huh? Fine, so be it. All I need to do is prove I'm worthy to be your training partner. How about you be the judge? Decide right now what my rank should be.
He's lost his mind. That guy looks super tough.
Yes, his name's Miyonishiki, a Megashira, which means he's a higher-ranked sumo than Sainoyama.
Oh wow, really?
He's in trouble. Ushio's never managed to defeat Sainoyama before.
He's an 8th-ranked Megashira. Can I defeat him? Focus! I need to give this all I've got! If I don't, I'll regret it! No more disappointment!
A spider stance? What a child. Come.
Spirit!
Well, he's hanging on, so that's something.
I keep having flashbacks to my bout with Hikage. Why'd I stop myself mid-move? I was afraid, scared of losing everything I've accomplished up until now, even though it's practically nothing. No. Kill your fear! If I want this technique to be successful, I have to put my life on the line! Do not fear death! Step forward! Everything my body and spirit have to give needs to go into this! 100,000 demon drop!
Did that really just happen?
Hell yeah!
It's not dead. The 100,000 demon drop is still alive.
How do you like my junior apprentice? Slightly more intimidating than a worm, wouldn't you say?
So that's him. The boy Kariyama's been going on about. No one can deny he's one interesting kid.
I just threw a Makuuchi sumo wrestler, which means that sinking feeling I had from my bout earlier was only in my head. It isn't real. What the power of the 100,000 demon drop is, I can use the technique against Hikage.
After watching you, I admit, you have quite a unique style. What do you say we fight next?
No, me. You can wait.
If he wanted their attention, he's got it now.
Was I imagining it? Or were they all staring at me?
Despite my doubts, it looks like he's earned the right to train with us.
He has, and yet, he's only made it to the starting line.
And now, welcome to the ultimate ordeal.
Close. How about we just say we hit the ground at the same time? Man, incredible technique.
What's going on? Did I make a mistake?
Hey, I'm next up.
Spirit! This technique's a triple combo that's all or nothing. If it's not done exactly right, I lose.
And done! I guess that's that.
Wait, let's go again! One more time, please!
It won't matter, but if you want.
He lost. Again. So was his first win only a fluke?
Damn it! I think I had the right timing there.
You don't want a rematch, do you?
Mionishiki. This is the same exact feeling I got when I was fighting Hikage. Like I'm sinking. Ignore it! There! So long!
No, he's down. Even Mionishiki defeated him.
Now you know the truth about your move. Sure, you caught me unaware during our first bout because I'd never seen a technique like that used before. Should be pretty obvious it's got more than its fair share of weaknesses. We Sekitori spend our days analyzing moves and having our own dissected. We can't be fooled twice. Thanks for the amusing distraction, but it's time for us to get back to training.
Yeah! Having his move predicted like that must be humbling.
He didn't do half bad considering he fought against elite sumo wrestlers. It's not like a high schooler could size up his moves that quick.
While it's true professionals have spent years learning to counter various techniques, even a move they've only seen once. What if a technique happens to be recorded and analyzed over and over again? It's entirely possible the exact same thing could happen during the finals.
Both my spirit and body have reached their limit. My secret weapon's been defeated. Does this mean I can't get any stronger?
So he really can't become a Yokozuna then? I mean, his body, spirit, and technique have all peaked.
Shows how much you know. Techniques developed. An individual can spend their entire lifetime refining a skill. There is no endpoint, young lady.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Remember what Sanoyama said to you, idiot! I can't give up. Think for a minute. There must be something I can learn from the Ozuki while I'm here.
Show me your face. You've got as much life in you as a worm, but that'll do. Hasegawa!
Huh? I don't go by that name anymore.
I'm going to borrow this little demon for a while.
What?
Thank you for your hard work! You're way too loud.
What's he doing here? Did Master Shibakiyama send him?
The Sekitori are acting strange.
Is this old geezer important?
What are you waiting for?
Huh?
You should go with him. I wish you and I could swap places. I'm actually envious.
Oh. One of the girls can come too. You, the sassy one. Let's go.
What? You mean me?
Excuse me, sir, but where are we going?
You'll protect me if this guy turns out to be a weirdo.
Look, I don't know what's going on, but I don't have a lot of time to waste while I'm in Nagoya. I was planning on staying in the tent and training with the Ozuki.
We've arrived.
This place is a mansion. Who exactly are you?
Open it.
It's dusty.
You want to train with the Ozuki. What's so great about them? None of them are champions. But if you insist, I'll let you decide. I'm a nice guy, after all. You can either go back to the tent and train with the others, or if you prefer, you can be instructed by a former Yokozuna instead.
That's a big deal, right?
We'll hone that technique of yours until it finally becomes an actual weapon, you idiot.
The 100,000 demon drop. You'll make it a real weapon?
Well, yes or no? Do you want to train under a former Yokozuna or not? Decide!
I'd be honored to train with you.
How long will you be in Nagoya?
For 1 week.
All right, then the two of you will be spending that entire week here with me.
Huh? I get why you want him here, but why do I have to stay too?
Before I take you on as my apprentice, there's one thing you must promise me. Both you and the young lady. You will do exactly what I say and without complaint. And you will never ask me to explain myself. Do we have a deal?
Who's that man who took Ushio and Reina away? Judging by your reaction when he showed up, I'm guessing he must be somebody pretty important.
Important's a serious understatement. Can't say I'm surprised Ushio didn't recognize him, considering how much he's aged. That man is a former Yokozuna by the name of Shunkai. He was not only a skilled wrestler, but also a great trainer. 2 of the athletes he coached attained the rank of Yokozuna.
He trained 2 Yokozuna?
Well, I gotta say, I didn't see that one coming. From what I heard, he quit the association and walked away from sumo.
Think the kid'll be okay? If the rumors about the old man are true, I wouldn't last 3 days.
Same here.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Hey, look who finally showed up.
He's a lot different than that half-pint national treasure.
This guy's even taller than the Sekitori. One glance and you know he's the real deal.
I appreciate the invitation.
Too bad for Ushio. I see why he's in such a rush to improve.
But now he's training with a former Yokozuna. Even the Sekitori were intimidated by him. What terrifying trials will he face?
No way we'll be able to pull this off!
We don't have a choice now. Our training's started and we gotta see it through. Excuse me, pardon me, so sorry. Make some room.
Ridiculous! What the hell kind of training is this?
The first task of your apprenticeship is to go fetch us some food.
Huh?
I'm hungry for curry. You have exactly 30 minutes to serve up enough for all 3 of us.
Yes, sir!
No way! You can't make curry on that kind of budget, and with a half-hour time limit?
He told us using our heads was part of the training. So there's gotta be a way.
You made me wait that long for this garbage?
Yes. My apologies, sir.
No toppings, and you missed your deadline. You'll have to do better than that.
Walk his dog, water his flowers, do his damn laundry. Where's the actual sumo? We've been stuck doing chores all day long.
Well, it's all part of the training.
Still not done? What have you been doing? Twiddling your thumbs?
I'm sorry, Master.
Whatever. Just get the area around the sumo ring ready for use.
Huh?
What?
Why are you looking at me like that? Don't you want to practice?
Yeah! Thank you, sir!
It's about time.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Hello. Sorry for dragging you out here.
Ganryu! The 5th-ranked West Megashira!
Your training partner for today. Now show him your triple combo.
Yes, sir!
See? Interesting move, don't you think, Sekitori? Okay, little demon.
Sir?
Use your triple combo to win a bout. You may not use any other technique to win.
Right!
That's all you've got? No advice or anything? He knows the element of surprise is gone once the other guy's seen it. This is no different from the practice session earlier.
You've been at it for 15 minutes. That's enough for today.
What? It's over? Damn it!
Here are your bags. Well, how's training going so far?
Like you can even call it training! The geezer is crazy! He offered to help, but all we've been doing is menial labor. I say we just call it quits and head back to the rest of the team.
This was only my first day. I can't back out now. If I gave up like that, I'd leave with nothing but regrets.
Keep an eye on him for me.
Huh? There's only so much I can do.
Master Shunkai sure lived up to the rumors. Don't know how he roped that kid into training with him, but I feel sorry for the guy. He's making him do all these ridiculous things just so he can enjoy the spectacle. Supposedly, he turned 2 wrestlers into Yokozuna, but I'm betting it had more to do with their natural ability. I mean, there were plenty of others he trained who couldn't deal with his stupid stunts and abandoned ship.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Now there's this kid. You'd think the poor sap would have realized what's going on. And what's with that technique of his? We're not doing gymnastics here. He's so desperate it's laughable. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have spoken that way about you, sir.
I don't care what you say about me, but you better make sure I don't catch you laughing at that boy. Because you two have been blessed with larger frames you'll never understand. Think about it. There's only so much the boy can do with that small body of his. He needs that technique. Do you still think this situation's funny? He's giving his all. Never laugh at that.
Now he expects us to make an 8-veggie stir-fry with 100 yen? Yeah, right, not at these prices.
I wonder if this coin's supposed to represent me, and the veggie stir-fry is my goal. Learning how to wield the 100,000 demon drop, like a riddle of some kind.
Huh?
Well, whatever the case, I'm gonna put my faith in him. I've decided I'm seeing this through, even if he asks me for the impossible.
Oh, come on!
Seems pretty plain to me. That looks like a 3-veggie stir-fry. What happened to the other 5?
We failed. I'm sorry, Master.
You should at least try it, though. It tastes a lot better than the curry did.
What makes you think how it tastes is important? What was the task again? Produce an 8-veggie stir-fry with 100 yen in 30 minutes. You didn't do so. I can tell something's bothering you, young lady.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, out with it. Go on.
Is doing this stuff really gonna help him? I would think it would be more effective just to tell him what to do.
True, spelling it out is the easy option. And he'd even feel like he understood for a while. But gaining knowledge in that way is a fleeting triumph. The significance of it doesn't sink in. I realize this seems like a roundabout way of doing things to you, but thinking on your feet and working toward an end goal becomes a technique in itself that allows you to survive.
Just one more bout, please. Sainoyama, sir.
I think it's time for us to take a breather and get cleaned up a bit. We're not the only people who want to use the ring.
There's no point worrying about the others. It won't make us any stronger.
If that's the case, there's someone else you should probably ask. He'd make a better opponent for you. Your brother, the Ozaki Daikeisho.
I don't want to fight him.
Why? Do you hate him?
I wouldn't say that. I have respect for him. He hasn't ended a season with a losing record yet. He's a talented Ozaki. Still, he's reached his professional limit. The strength of the Yokozuna has broken him. He knows everyone was expecting him to reach the top, but he's given up on that dream. I find it disgusting. That's where we differ. I'll live up to any and all expectations.
Is that right?
I'll surpass Tenoji and Kuze. My own brother, too. I'll take his place and be the strongest Yokozuna.
What's that shrimp up to now? I thought he'd be back here annoying us.
Last I heard, he was still training with Shunkai, working around the clock to improve that technique he was showing off.
Did he say Shunkai? As in the former Yokozuna? You seem well informed. Tell me everything you know.
Another day of indentured servitude. It's not all bad. Check out this bath. The Yokozuna must be loaded. So how come he's only able to cough up 100 yen to buy food? You'd think he could spend more.
That's quite the monologue.
You eavesdropping old pervert! Go away!
I live here, so I think I'll go wherever I want, young lady. I must say, you're working a great deal harder than I expected you would.
Well, it's not as if I can just give up and leave, or he wouldn't be able to practice with you anymore.
You've taken a real liking to him.
What? Don't be stupid! It's not like that at all!
Yes, I have too. His sumo style inspires people.
Oh, he was just talking about sumo.
I suspect you don't have a natural affinity for our sport, do you?
Well,
Yet you want to see him succeed in the ring. No one can blame you. Compared to other wrestlers, his fighting style has a certain simplistic charm to it you just don't ever see in professional sumo. Watching him throw someone to the ground who's twice his size, that would get even a dead man's blood pumping. I think the reason we're both so willing to help him is because we're right there beside him, wanting the dream to be real.
yeah, sure, I want to help him out and stuff, but it's not like I'm really contributing.
That isn't true. You're here, aren't you? Let's not mince words. The kid's got a thick skull. I thought the two of you would complement each other nicely since you seem to have a decent head on your shoulders. That's why I asked you to stay here in the first place. Similar to how he's inspired and influenced you, I was hoping you'd be able to rub off on him as well.
Don't tell me the master sent you on an errand this late.
I was on the phone with Kirihito. Look at this! To get ready for tomorrow, I went out and picked up every last sales flyer I could get my hands on.
Oh, wow. I usually just pull up deals on my phone, like this.
Whoa! You mean there's an easier way to do it? You're incredible!
And you're out of touch. It may come as a shock to you, but the world's a bigger place than you think. Also, you don't have to use a payphone. I would have let you borrow mine. What I'm saying is you can ask me for help, you know? I mean, it's kind of my job, since I am your manager. Huh? Whoa, slow down!
Reina, you are a genius!
Yeah.
Aren't you going to help him today? You have 100 yen and a half an hour to serve tempura over rice.
Nah, it seemed like he was confident. Huh?
Thank you for all your hard work.
Did you need something?
As a master, you've successfully trained 2 Yokozunas. But perhaps more importantly, you have the distinct honor of being one yourself. That's why I sought you out, Shunkai. To teach me.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? Tenma Hikage! What are you doing here?
Go away. This has nothing to do with you, Onimaru.
Do you know this mountain? He just stormed in.
We had an unofficial bout the other day.
Hikage, sure. I'm well aware of who you are. You're the little brother of the Ozaki Daikeisho, aren't you? And you must already know about my dubious reputation. It appears that the closer to the top a sumo is, the more poisonous things they have to say about me.
I don't give a crap about rumors. If I don't think your training is worth my time, there's a simple solution. I'll pick up and leave.
Okay, hang on just a minute. You want to train under him? Then take a number.
If he's smart, then he'll drop this runty loser and make me his student instead.
What?
Listen up, young man. That's not how you go about asking to become an apprentice. Remember, I'm the one who ultimately decides if you're worth training or not.
Obviously. It's up to the apprentice to win his master's favor. I'll show you who's more deserving of your instruction. Me or Onimaru. The only problem we may have is this coward. He might be too afraid to accept my challenge.
Ready when you are.
Not so fast! Idiot! What are you doing? I agree to take you in and this is how you repay me? You haven't perfected your triple combo technique. Go ahead and accept his challenge if you wish. But be warned, I'll kick you out!
Then permit me to fight, sir. We were going to eventually. I'll admit, when we had our first bout, I was intimidated by him. But I need to bury the old me. Just as I trusted and followed you, I'm asking you to place your faith in me, Master. I'll win this by using the 100,000 demon drop.
Win me over, huh? He's more than 2 meters tall. Long arms, broad shoulders. His torso slightly compact, otherwise he's the perfect build. He does evoke a different kind of excitement than the little demon.
Excuse me, Master. If Hinomaru fights, do we really have to leave?
Don't ask me, that's just something I made up. Either way, if you don't talk a big game, you'll never get anywhere near the level of Yokozuna.
Spirit!
His power's incredible!
In this modern era of sumo, size is everything. You'll never have a career in the ring!
Taking a step back from sumo has helped me notice some things. It's not just my right elbow. Now that I'm well rested, my whole body is overflowing with power!
Despite the little demon's physique, his body has a rigidity to it. He's full of surprises.
Nice! Getting close!
The last time I let you grab my belt so I could see your triple combo. But I won't be toying with you this time, Hinomaru!
It takes real skill to strike a target that low and minuscule with such intensity.
Hey now! Forget landing the 100,000 demon drop. He's nowhere close to grabbing his belt.
So you want to hit back? Don't underestimate me!
You're mistaken if you think I'm some pushover, Odenta. Don't forget, I fought another national treasure, Mikazuki Munachika, and grabbed his untouchable belt!
He's got it!
Now, show it to me. The answer you've come up with.
Our ridiculous difference in height allows him to execute a shoulder throw while holding my Mawashi belt. It's a fearsome technique. But the third contact point makes it a double-edged sword. All I have to do is avoid the leg sweep. Your triple combo dies today! I'll drive you into the ground! What? The hell? He lifted me up!
Reverse 100 demon throw!
Damn you! How dare you mock me!
Yeah, maybe I got cocky because of the power of the technique. The 100,000 demon drop is difficult, but if I can pull it off, I win. That way of thinking made my sumo predictable. That's right. There are plenty of ways to initiate the 100,000 demon drop!
I can't get out of this dance!
Before executing the technique, first you must set up your opponent. Even when they know it's coming, they can't counter it if they're off balance. Now that you're seeing the big picture, there's no limit to the ways you can initiate the move. As the name suggests, it becomes an army of 100,000 demons. His sumo style inspires people. Watching him throw someone to the ground who's twice his size would get a dead man's blood pumping.
100,000 demon drop!
Truly splendid. It appears you've discovered the secret to unlocking your move.
Yep.
And based on that, I suppose you finally managed to solve the food riddle as well.
Yes, sir. The challenge was to take 100 yen and come back with tempura over rice. You never said that I had to make it. All it took me was one phone call.
Hello? Got your takeout courtesy of Tenemon.
You wouldn't mind picking up the tab, right, sir?
I've only got one thing to say to you, little demon. You've passed with flying colors. Well done, Hinomaru.
You know, we've done your laundry, so we might as well welcome your guest.
This is someone who deserves the utmost respect.
Huh?
I'm amazed. I didn't expect you to stick with my old-fashioned training methods. It's only right that I reward you for it. I asked him to make the trip out here so Hinomaru can have one, and only one, bout with him.
Oh, wow. I mean, even I know who that is.
Yes, a current Yokozuna. A man at the apex of the professional sumo world.
Man, you didn't even last 5 seconds.
The bout was over before I had time to process what was happening. I can't remember anything I did or how I ended up down here.
As long as you're happy, weirdo.
I mean, I just witnessed the power of a Yokozuna. You know, I feel sort of guilty. I'm the only one having these great experiences.
Huh?
I've practiced with a Shibaki on the stable, trained with a former Yokozuna, and just had a surprise bout with a current one. Being this blessed scares me to death. I can't help but feel something bad's about to happen.
So he's blessed. There's nothing wrong with that. Since he was shortchanged in physique, he could be rich in circumstance instead.
When you reflect on all that's happened, do you actually feel like you've been blessed?
Yes, sir, I do.
That's good to hear, because I agree. You're going to help me dream a good dream.
Sir! But this summer, I'm focusing my energy on one thing! High school sumo!
His confidence is being sucked down the drain, and whatever energy he had the first day is completely used up.
Fighting against the pros must have overwhelmed him. It's without fail. Every time the captain feels intimidated, he tenses up and can't unleash his full strength. The finals are going to be a real challenge for him. I need to come up with a way to boost his confidence. Not only in the ring, but everyday life too.
Captain! You and I are going somewhere after training today. Hope you're ready. Suriko, you do that thing I asked you to?
My name's Chizuko.
Out of curiosity, just where exactly are the three of us headed to? I'm confused.
This one's yours, Captain. You want to be confident, right? Well, I got a surefire way, brother. I was planning on heading over by myself, but then I thought I can do some scouting and build your confidence at the same time. Kill two stones with one rock?
You mean 2 birds with 1 stone.
Wait, scouting? No, don't tell me.
All right, listen up, you punks. We're here to kick butt. You're welcome.
Okay, one more!
Gojo's on a regimen his karate instructor set up for him, and Mitsuhashi's doing strength training. Good to see they're so motivated after our group session.
I'm sure they value the opportunity to spend time with the pros, but thankfully they're hungry to keep improving as individuals. They may not know it, but losing at the prelims had a positive influence and will ultimately make their team better. They realized where they needed to improve. I hope those other two are staying just as busy.
I'm pretty sure they're sorry for their actions and won't make the same mistake again.
Ha 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 ha! For real though, I know we're intimidating, but I never thought you'd call the police on us.
Hey! What would you do? A pack of luchadors shows up on our doorstep acting like they're gonna wreck the joint. Of course we're gonna call the cops! Another thing, isn't that the same mask El Ultimo always wears during mixed martial arts bouts?
Hell yeah, he does.
Nice. I didn't know Adachi had a female manager. Girl, you know you're a straight-up hottie with or without the mask. How about you drop me those digits?
Cool it, ladies man. Wanna lose your phone?
He said we were here to scout. So why'd we walk through the front door in these stupid masks? This is Kanazawa Kita High School. They always make an impact at the inter-high. Even came in 3rd in last year's finals. They're a sumo powerhouse.
What do you say, Captain Aizawa? We probably got time to spar with him for a little while. It'll be a good chance to show this chick my moves. Besides, since Onimaru beat Tenma, I'd say payback's in order.
Absolutely not. Our team's here in Nagoya for one reason, to get stronger. Sure, we could practice with a weaker school and actually help them improve, but what's in it for us?
Weaker?
Do me a favor. Tell Onimaru we're thrilled with all the success he's had. There's no greater motivator than being on the losing side. He's made Tenma want to become an even stronger wrestler. And don't worry, I won't tell anyone about this little intrusion. I'd prefer to beat you in the ring, rather than get your school suspended.
Yeah. So what do we do, Captain?
Huh? Let's see. Since we're already here, why don't we have one bout? Maybe we could do some light sparring or something like that?
Listen, guys. We're training to be the best team at finals. We don't have time for light sparring with a second-rate school. There's no comparison. Our club has a rich history of champions. Whereas you, well, you're a team of nobodies who made it this far off beginner's luck.
I didn't expect us to walk out of there without saying anything. Kunisaki usually bites back, and even he was quiet.
He called us nobodies. Know what? I really can't take that lying down. I'm sorry! Go ahead without me, you guys!
Guess it worked out anyway. Their captain was dead right. Kita High's prestigious and crap, while we got practically zero history. The thing is, the captain founded the Dachi High Sumo Club, and he's not gonna let anyone assault our history no matter how short it is! You go and tell him who we are!
Nobody can argue Kita High's got an illustrious past. But to say we're nothing, I refuse to let that stand. They have no idea what it's like to start a team from the ground up. We are its history. 2 lonely years before I even found my teammates. And then at our first competition, we beat Ishigami by working together. And he has the nerve to say our team is nothing? No way I'll let that slide.
You're back. Forget something?
Yeah, actually I had something important I needed to tell you. Kanazawa Kita isn't going to win this year, so don't get your hopes up. Because Dachi High Sumo team is way stronger than yours! You'll find out for yourselves after we win at the finals! What I meant to say was... don't look down on our school. And that's it. Thanks a bunch for listening!
Guess I crossed the line again and said more than I should have.
The captain's got more determination than anybody you'll ever meet. Plus, we're a team of badasses. Why would he keep quiet about us winning?
He's not the only one. All of us believe it. We're the best club around.
Yep. We're gonna emerge victorious. End of story. You got the wrong idea about us. You think we're looking down on you. But we've studied Onimaru. And the momentum that took you past Ishii. You don't know how carefully.
Steel yourself, cause there's no going back. You said it, so now it's out there. I'm gonna make Dachi High national champions!
Yes! Don't stop pushing! Nice work out there. Now, keep that flow in mind.
Thank you for everything!
You know what? You're lucky, Kay. Do you think just anyone gets a chance to actually spar with Master Shibakiyama? To be honest, I'm a little bit envious.
Well, I needed the exercise, and it was nice to be reminded I can still hold my own against high school students who are less than half my age.
It was incredible, and your teaching's top-notch. The instructions are precise and easy to understand, nothing like Coach's. His explanations are so rigid and kind of rude, but I imagine he's got a lot to learn.
Hey now, don't go comparing me to the master.
Experience comes with age. You may only be a first year, but you're on the right path.
I hope. I've got a lot to learn, but I'm trying my best here, damn it. Cut me a little slack.
Don't beat yourself up over it. Sure, the whole teaching thing is new to you, but think about this. Who's the one who thought to put Dachi High in touch with the Shibakiyama stable? And as you can see for yourself,
Since I started training under you, I've been making major gains. Yeah.
I can tell. You've been working incredibly hard.
But I'm not the only one. We're all grateful for you. Thank you for your hard work.
Huh?
On behalf of the team, we're grateful.
Hey, what are you trying to do, jinx us or something? Idiot. If you're gonna thank me, wait until we win. We still got a ton of fights ahead of us.
Excuse me, Master? Can we keep training just for a little while longer? Before we stop, I'd like you to spar with him.
Huh? Me? What are you talking about? Okay, look. Don't even start. Is this because I said I was envious? You know about my condition. For real, I can only last 20 seconds. Any longer, I'm toast.
Yeah, the whole team knows that. But still, that's 20 seconds you can fight. Something's been bugging me for a while. Back during the prelims, why didn't you put yourself down as a reserve? Even in our own dojo, you haven't done any sumo since you fought Hinomaru. Why is that?
As your instructor, that's what I had to sacrifice. Not listing myself as a team member shows you how determined I am. I made a promise. Coaching you would be priority one.
I know. But even so, you still miss fighting, don't you? I saw the intense look in your eye when you watched the captain and Hinomaru. That clenched fist. Was that really just how it felt as an instructor?
That's enough! What's this about? Why are you trying to drag me back into the ring? 'Cause I'm warning you, Kay. You better not be chickening out and asking me to take your place. You're acting like you don't know how I feel. I won't deny I miss the sumo ring. But so what? That's got nothing to do with the team.
How can you say that? Of course it concerns us all. You may have different goals than the rest of us, but the important thing is that we all love sumo. I want to respect your decision to be an instructor and everything, but I just don't think this is right. Why do you have to give up so much for us? You don't have to carry this weight alone. Nobody wants you to miss out on something you love just for us. I mean, geez, it's not as if we're that unreliable. And I swear I'm not saying this out of pity. Look what happened to Hinomaru. Any one of us could get injured. What I mean is, if we had a sixth wrestler we could rely on, everyone would feel a whole lot better. And obviously I don't want to give up my spot, so you better believe I'm gonna fight to hold on to it. Now let's all buckle down, work as a team, and give it our best.
I don't.
Suji, come here for a second.
Huh? Oh no, not right now. I don't have my belt on or anything.
Don't worry about that. It's not like I allow just anybody to spar with me, so let's go before I change my mind.
Damn it all! I can't refuse an offer like that!
Spirit!
Whoa! How can a middle-aged man headbutt this hard? Oh, I'm so nervous my breathing's off. At this rate, I won't even last 20 seconds. You know how I am, and you're still convinced that I can fight? Guys! Thanks a lot!
Here you go!
Master, are you okay?
Looks like I need to get Hinoyama to take you on next time. You're still a first year. You've got lots of time to try things out before you decide what you want. But I'd be hard-pressed to believe you're not doing anything. You're in pretty good shape.
I've just been doing enough to maintain my muscle mass.
Is that so? Now I can see why these guys are so determined.
Yeah, Kirihito is way strong.
Oh, stop it. Our best formation. I don't know how much use I'll be on the team, but even as a trainer, I'll do all I can to lead us to victory at the finals.
That week really flew right by, didn't it?
You sure you want to head back now? Why don't you stick around and watch the tournament?
We need to put all the lessons we learned to good use, and the only way is to continue with training.
You have a point there. You fight your battles, and us pros will worry about our own.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna head straight over to the karate dojo when we get home.
Meanwhile, we'll go to the school and train. I want to see what Hinomaru's learned from the trip.
Before we do that, though, I want to see that video again. The one of Totori. It's important for me to watch it. Over and over until my opponent's face is seared in my mind. If I'm going to face Tennoji head-on, then I can't look away.
You got it.
Where'd Kunisaki and the captain run off to? I saw them both leave the train already.
They must have had other things to do. That's fine. We all need time to figure out what areas we're lacking in. That's the only way we can become stronger.
Is he doing sumo? What a total weirdo. I'm guessing he must have lost a bet. Mommy, what's that guy doing? Look away, honey.
This is really embarrassing. But if I could stay calm through this, then I'll be better for it. What I need more than anything is confidence. And I'm gonna find some!
Hey, Captain, what's up? Yeah, it's feeling a lot better now. As it turns out, there was nothing wrong with the actual bone. Makes me wish I hadn't missed out on the individual contest. I'm kidding! Take a chill pill. Anyway, I should be back in training tomorrow. See you then.
What do you say we hit the sumo ring today instead, Mikazuki Munechika? That's the best pitch I could come up with. I'm asking, will you please help me train?
You guys realize I'm not the captain anymore, right?
Okay, back to practice.
Yes, sir!
Hey, Captain Mamiya, how's it going?
Oh, Sanada, what are you doing around here?
Check the TV. You need to see something.
If you really want to remember Tennoji's face, this should help.
The hype for high school sumo is reaching a fever pitch. On today's segment, I'll be taking a trip and visiting the powerhouse that's favored to win the Inter-High a record 7 times in a row, Totori Hakuro High School. The Totori Hakuro Sumo Club is famous for being a place where Mongolian exchange students are trained side by side with Japanese wrestlers. They've produced many talented athletes, but perhaps the most notable one is today's strongest Yokozuna, Gino. In fact, he recently visited his alma mater in order to train with current members of the team.
What? He only trained with Shorty for like a few seconds.
But Yokozuna Gino's attention was specifically focused on cultivating the talents of the school's most promising high school sumo wrestler, Doji Kiri Yasutsuna, aka Shido Tennoji.
Hello, I'm Team Captain Tennoji.
You're a tall one. Are you sure you're in high school?
Believe me, there'll be plenty